I'll move you up closer. Sorry, I had to change things around. I had an audition today. So we look a little different over here at NikkiNicoleStar TV. And y'all know I never know what I look like until I get on. So we got to do some adjusting. There we go. Come on in the room. Oh gosh. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Hey, family. Jesus. Should I bring this over some? Oh, you know what? Let me put my timer on. I'm going to put my timer on. Come on in the room. Let me see. This is all about to change next week. That's something. Let me do this one. Well, this one can stay. This one can stay. We'll just make it work. We'll just make it work. Let's bring it in. There it is. We got it. How we doing, my love? What's up? Hey, D-Bilal. Shout out to my moderators. Let me tell you something. I'm going to have to get some more of this. I don't know if they have a bigger portion, but you know what I mean. If this comes in, oh, these are getting done tomorrow. The nail salon's finally opened up here. But I'm going through this. It's good. I enjoy it. Thank you, Brenda. Hey, Connie. Hey, Eugenia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kyla. I literally, like when I get out of here, I'm making y'all know about my avocado mask. I got to put that on my hair and let it sit for 24 hours. And then I have to wash it out tomorrow because it's been work with this hair. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kyla. Hey, Vodka with 3 olives. Hey, Kiss by Her Pergamy. Hey, Stella. Stella, we're going to get into that sister, but I told y'all about that trifling sister. I told y'all. I am not shocked at all about what's happening. I don't want to play no games. Mess up my name, give me my last name. So we'll see. Yes, come on in the room. Hey, Sly Cat. Keisha Cole where? Hey, Brittany. Brittany said, this show gave me acid reflux with how much times I wanted to barf. Please wear a shirt and stop being nasty with your sister-in-law. John is just, he's a lot. Hey, Black Lavender. Hey, Tamika. You can't write a John. Like, I am just floored by that guy. Hey, all day finesse. Hey, KT, thank you so much. Hey, me being me. Wait, is that me being me? Just being me. What's up? Hey, Shonda. Hey, Ryan. Oh, Kyla, this was your first time watching this show? What'd you think? Girl, this show is a lot. It's a lot. Hey, Calista. I told you about that sister. I told y'all about that sister. Hey, XO Miss Sanchez. Terribly, yes. What's up, Missy B2? Yeah, y'all know I only let my hair out when I'm going to wash it. Any other time is under a turban. But when it's time to wash my hair or have an audition, that's when you see it. Hey, Me Not Me 2008. Hey, Alicia. Alicia said, what's happening? I don't watch the show. I get all the info from you. We're about to get into it. I'm just waiting for my, I was waiting for my notes to come in. And just saying hi to you guys. Thank you. Brenda B, this is Becca Chocolate Geode. It's their lip gloss. And I wear it over Becca's milk chocolate lipstick. Irene said, Christiana's sister has some nerves. It's your sister. Irene! Ryan said, I knew that sister was no good when she was talking about turning Christiana in if she didn't surrender. Didn't we all see it last season? We all saw it. Thank you, Sly Cat. Hey, May. I told y'all. May is like, you are so right about that trifling sister. I told y'all the signs were there. Oh, thank you, Me That Me 2008. Oh, guys, it's Dan Yellowful. It's Dan Yellowful's first time. Welcome, my love. You're going to have fun. I just want to let you know that the lives have an order, right? But once we start chit-chatting, I don't know where we're going to end up. That's what I'm going to say to you. I don't know where we're going to end up when we get into the chit-chatter after the show. Alicia said, no rush. I love the chit chat. It's a party. Hey, out and about and out. Thank you so much. Child, this episode was a mess, but I'm not shocked by any of it. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. So, guys, we're going to have to move on. Oh, no, it's right here. It's right here. Because I told y'all, this is where I film all my videos, but also this is where I do my audition. So I had a Zoom audition today. So I had to change my studio around a bit. So stuff is all over the place, but we're going to make it work. So anyway, if you were just here for the review, beloved, it starts right now. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with Chevelle and Quail-on, also known as Quaylin. Chevelle, sis, why are you lying? Because D-Mark is confused. He's like, how was he here? How did he know that we were going to be here? How did he know to find us? And Chevelle is like, oh, my Ela told him. My Ela did not tell him. You told him where you guys were going to be. You told him, production confirmed it and dropped that dude off. And here you are. You wanted to see him. That's why as soon as you saw him, you were trying to tell D-Mark that you were upset about him coming, but you were not upset because as soon as you saw him, you were just like, oh my God, what are you doing here? If you mad at him, if he cheated on you and treated you like crap and you don't want to be with him, that is not the reaction you give a guy that you're done with. You wanted him to be here. You told your baby where you were going to stay. You wanted her to relay the information, but you already relayed the information as well because you two planned this trip. You just decided to not bring him on the trip to punish him for cheating on you. Don't play me, beloved. Play checkers. Because how in the hell, if we're just going to go with Chevelle's story that Mayela told 5-year-old Maya told this grown man where she and her mom was at, because Quail-on said, oh, she told me she was saying that she was at a carnival, so I knew exactly where that was at. I just followed the carnival. Okay, so you're not from here, right? Quail-on was locked up in Kansas, I believe. He got in some trouble in Kansas, but he's from Texas where his family lives, and that's why his mom was like, I don't want him up there in Kansas because he gets in too much trouble in Kansas. This is where he's from, right? So you've been in prison since you were 17 years old. You get out almost 30 years old, and all the baby got to say to you is, I'm at a carnival and you know how to get there? Really? You mean the streets and maps and all designs of the city ain't changed the whole time you was in prison? So if there's some random carnival, you know where it's going to be at. Lies. Chevelle told that dude where they were going to be at. There's no way that this man fresh out of prison who was not from this area knows where this carnival is. The baby just says, oh, daddy, we're going to get into that. Oh, daddy, we're at a carnival. And he just gets out of prison, or gets out of his little van or wherever he was at and just starts looking for locations and testing the air or whatever. He's a whole human compass. You mean to tell me that Quail-on is Bilbo Baggins? He knows where to find the treasure? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. You are playing a game, Chevelle. You wanted that man to find you, so you gave him the address. Don't play me, play checkers. Please stop having that baby call that man daddy, because when she saw him, she was a little stunned, okay? Which is making me believe that she is starting to forget who this dude is. Because when he said, why are you like that? Why are you not coming over here and giving me my hug? She was like, and I was like, did Maya forget what he looked like? It's either two things. One, either Maya just got used to not being around him and it's just like uncomfortable being around him, or two, and this is going to be really sad because this was me with my father when I was young. Kids sense when something is off with adults. They can sense it. I don't know if it's the energy, like something in your spirit changes when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Especially when adults are doing drugs. Like kids they don't know how to speak what's happening, but they notice it. Because I was able to, like, I knew when my father was high. Like, I knew when he was doing drugs when I was a kid. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know how to express myself. I didn't know that it was just that he was out there using drugs again, but I knew that he wasn't himself, and I did not feel comfortable around him because I knew that he was doing something that was altering him in some way, and his spirit just wasn't the same. His energy wasn't the same to me as a kid. So I was like, even like when he would go, like, because my dad would like get high and then come back and try to act like everything was okay, but he was just different. He looked the same, but there was something different, and I could never I just changed around him. I was like very shut off and cold and like resistant because it wasn't my dad. So I'm thinking that's probably what Maya is seeing. She's probably seeing that that's not the same Quail-on or the same daddy that she's used to, that something is different with this guy. And it's the hard drugs that he's using. And I just don't know why Chevelle is not commenting on this. Are you this desperate to be on this show and have a storyline that you're not going to talk about the fact that this guy is clearly on something? I'm not saying this crack, meth, syrup, Molly, whatever. I don't know what it is, but we all know that this is not the Quail-on that we first met in prison, okay? The Quail-on that we met in prison was sober, and he had his dreads twisted, his locks twisted tight. This Quail-on got messy locks, and he can't even keep his eyes open when he's doing a confessional. Something is different here. Something is going on. We, the viewers, are talking about it, but everybody on the show ain't talking about it. D-Mark ain't said nothing. D-Mark can't stand Quail-on. You don't see that this dude is on something? His eyes are yellow. He can't keep them open. He's delayed. He is not himself. You're so busy, Chevelle, trying to get with this dude and marry him. You're not going to address the elephant in the room and just be like, oh my goodness, I love you. I'm so happy that you came back to see me. But you on meth? Because he looks different. Like something is wrong. So probably that's what Maya is seeing, is that something is not quite right with this man. But it doesn't faze Chevelle, because she's going to give this visibly, drugged out man another chance. You know what I mean? All he had to do was say, I just want to make it work again. And she was just like, okay. And me and you against the world. She tells D-Mark, hey, D-Mark. D-Mark is upset about it because he's just like, I can see right through this dude. Like, there's something, he's not right for you. I can see it. He's scamming you. I don't know why you can't see it. But if you want to be with this dude, then go be with him. I'm just going to leave. Again, their relationship. What in the flowers in the attic is going on with Chevelle and D-Mark? Like, I got cousins who protect me like this. I got male cousins who love me and protect me like this, but this was a little, like I said before, flowers in the attic. But anyway, she decides to give Quail-on another chance, and we're going to see what happens with the rest of their journey next week. Let's get into Destiny and Shawn. I told y'all last episode that Destiny was going to show up. There's no way that she's going to throw away this opportunity for prison. I knew that she was going to be there. I honestly believe that her sister didn't know, and she was a little scared about it. Shawn, that was a box of rocks. He don't know what's going on. So I knew that he didn't know if she was going to show up or not. But I knew that Destiny was going to show up. This is a great opportunity for her. She's on a TV show. She gets the attention that she wants. She can fake and play tough girl and, have this image out there of herself that she still thinks is cute at her big age. Mama, you almost 30. You got to stop this. This is cute when you're 16. You know what I mean? Not cute, but everybody excuses that behavior because you're still trying to figure out who you are as a child, right? When you're a grown woman approaching 30, I always try to tell women in their 20s, I always try to give y'all this warning. Nobody listens, not even my little sister. I always say, wrap up what you're doing now, the games you're playing now, because you're going to find that as you get into your 30s, that society is not as forgiving and kind to you when you age out of the age of manipulation. when you're not that naive, young girl who doesn't really know what's going on, who doesn't say no a lot. When you're not that anymore, right? When you get past 25, you start looking funny in the light to people who try to use your naivete to manipulate you into doing things that you wouldn't do if you were in your 30s, that you would think twice about. You might still do them, but you might think twice about it and you might get paid extra for it. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil, right? So I feel bad for Destiny because she hasn't got that yet. She's not growing out of that yet. She's still in this, la la land that she can, I'm gonna punch you in the face, dude. Get out of my face. I can do whatever the hell I want. That's cute. That's cute to some people. But once you get in them 30s, you punch a man in the face, he punching you dead in your chest, and he's not caring. He's not caring. Like, things start to change when you start aging as a woman. So these games and stuff that you playing that you think is cute is not going to be cute for much longer, mama. You better get a plan and get it together, because you are not going to be able to get away with all this stuff. You are not going to find another Shawn. Let's just be very clear with that. You need to say where your water is being, where the well is being watered. Ain't that what old black people say? You better say where the well is being watered. You better stay there, girl, because you ain't never going to find another trick like this. You ain't never going to find another trick like this. This man is as dumb as a pack of glue. He don't know what's going on. Ain't nothing in that brain. It's all mush. It's all mush. He let you beat him. He let you cuss him out. He let you take money out of his kid's mouth to feed you. He encourages you to beat up his baby mama who has 6 kids by him. Like, he is I'm sorry, Shawn, I got to be honest, an idiot. He's an idiot. And you are messing this situation up because his baby mama poked you. Can I tell you guys? I'm telling you guys, I know what it is. Destiny has never been checked before, at least not like this. And not to this magnitude, and not on national TV. Kelly really embarrassed this girl, because throughout the show, last season and this season, her storyline has been that she's this bad, tough chick and she can get whatever she wants. And then she sits down with Kelly, and Kelly is not fazed by her at all. She's not fazed by her. She's not intimidated by her. If anything, when Destiny bites, she bites back, and she barks, and she bites back again. She couldn't take that chick. And she was so embarrassed because it was being filmed. Like, she was embarrassed because it happened, period. But she was embarrassed because she knew that the world was going to see this woman punk her. And there was nothing that Destiny could do, because she knew if this woman was standing her ground with her, when she want to try to throw hands, she don't want to know what Kelly's hands are like, since she can't even intimidate the chick, right? So she flees all the way up to where her sister is staying, and she doesn't want to be bothered with Shawn, because she's upset that she feels as if he put her in a situation where she was embarrassed like that. That's what it is. That's why when she sees him, she gets so upset. She's so angry. She's so mad. She's going to punch him in the face. She doesn't want to talk to him. And then she says, get out of here, dude. Go talk to your baby mama. That's what she's mad about. She can't let that go. I think, there are some people who are able to go through life and never get met with the kind of life chastisement that they need. You know what I mean? You know how some people they just have a mouth on them, and you're like looking at this person who's like 37, and you're just like, how do you have a mouth like this? Like, nobody punched you in your face before. Like, you know what I mean? We all know people like that. And it's just like, how did you get through life being this awful and nobody kicked you down the flight of steps? You know what I mean? Nobody gave you a little pip slap. You were just able to be this awful and talk to people and treat people like this way, and you've never had any consequences. Destiny got her consequence, and she can't handle it because she's probably never had anybody do that to her before. And like, sometimes it's better and I'm not saying that you should do this, but I'm just, giving an analogy. Sometimes it's better to just take a hit, to like hit a person, than to like sit there, right? While they're going back and forth like a fool. The person that they want to intimidate is sitting there, unfazed, smirking at them like they're a fool. It's better to hit a person than to embarrass them, because a hit you could heal from. Embarrassment, that is an imprint on your soul, because it's messing with your mind. So every time this woman sits in this and she runs that back, she runs back how this woman who she thought was so unassuming made her look so foolish. So when she sees Shawn, who she blames for the situation, she just blows up at the dude because she can't blow up at his baby mama. That's what it is. I always tell y'all, I'm like, the best way to fight, especially when you're fighting with somebody who is flailing and screaming, don't be phased at all. Also, give them like, it's the saddest thing to say, but give them like this snooty grin. You know what I mean? Like, let them do all that screaming, let them do all that threatening, and you just sit there and you just go, you done? They will lose their mind. That is the best way to fight with people. I'm telling you, I call it vapor. Give them vapor. You are vapor to me. I don't see you. I don't acknowledge you. You do not matter to me. It gets under people's skin, especially the ones who like to make a scene. They can't handle that you are not participating in this scene with them, that you're giving them nothing, because they're doing all this for an audience. And if you're not giving them anything, it's such an insult to them, because now they're embarrassed, because now that you are not participating, they look like a fool, or they start to realize how foolish they look. I'm telling you, this is all from that. This is all from that sit down with Queen Kelly, who comments here all the time. Hey, Kelly, if you're here. Yeah, that's what happened to that girl. That girl embarrassed her, and she can't shake it. So when she sees Shawn, she is just so freaking pissed off. She's like, I'm gonna punch you in your face, dude. If you don't get away, dude, I'm gonna punch you in your face. You want to do all that to them? You want to do all that to him because you know you can't do that to Kelly. You down bad over Kelly. You are down bad over Kelly, Destiny, and it's just so freaking obvious. His baby mama embarrassed you, and you hate him for that. But this is what I'm going to say about that. You driving this man car and you got his credit cards and you won't even say hi to him. You don't even want to acknowledge this dude. As soon as she sees him, she's just like, get away from me. I would have been like, absolutely. Give me the car keys and give me my freaking credit card. But Shawn just sits there shuffling his teeth in his mouth. Dude, like, she told you were a trick, and he just sits there stunned. I know production was just like, what the hell are you looking at us for? What you gonna do? Like, she just said, you're a trick, go away. Even Destiny's sister was like, oh, this is messed up. Destiny's sister, after she called Shawn the trick, Destiny's sister was like, well, this is a lot for me. Like, come on, right out front of the courthouse. Destiny, you lucked up, no shade. And not to be insensitive, but, you know, a lot of people who would have been in prison lucked up on this COVID thing, because they don't, you know, prisons are overcrowded, and they don't want to put anybody in there now if they're not like a flight risk, or if they're not like a danger to society. It's just like, okay, be on house arrest, or we'll postpone this until all of this is over. So a lot of people are getting a break, and Destiny is one of them. You're really, really lucky, sis. Really, really lucky. Get over it. Get over it. You know, just don't interact with Kelly on the show. Don't do it. But, you know, I think you're going to probably have to deal with her a lot more, because if we saw how you reacted to her, right? I am not entertaining this. My sister just sent me a text message about Girl Scout cookies. Lauren, I rebuke you right now in the mighty and the matchless name of Jesus. I will not do it. I'm still trying to get off the weight that I gained during this freaking quarantine. You think I want some Girl Scout cookies? The devil is a liar. Anyway, if production, if we can see how you react to Kelly embarrassing you, guarantee that production saw that. So you're going to continue to be in situations where she will embarrass you. So it's just wise for you to not react. Not react. Because she punked you once. She knows how that feels. She knows she can do it. And she'll do it again. It was good TV. It was good TV. Even if she's not thinking about doing it, production is going to be like, yo, remember that time you was at the diner and you got Destiny all the way together? Can you do it again? Like, that's going to happen. It is what it is. But sis, if you don't want to be bothered with Shawn, you're going to have to give him back that car and the credit cards and get off this show. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Shawn is, no shade, not a smart guy. So he will do whatever you want him to do. If I were you, if I was a scammer, right? If I was a woman who tricked men, which you are, right? No shade, an occupation is an occupation. If I were you, I would stay in this situation. Shawn is going to be somebody that provides for you. You won't have to give him sex. He like if he doesn't, if you're not going to give it, he's going to be okay with it just to be around you. I know he's annoying, but there's multiple rooms in that home where you really don't have to be bothered with him when the show is filming. You know what I mean? When the show is not filming, just go and stay with your sister. You don't even have to spend a night at that place. Just film your scenes and get on and get out. Shawn will stick around because he's not bright. There's nothing wrong with that. He's just not bright, right? Use the show for what you can get from it. You know what I mean? Get your coins, get your popularity, flip this coin if you can. But it seems like you're so in your emotions because you're so embarrassed that you're going to let this opportunity go. And I hope that you are wiser than that. One can hope. Don't lose this opportunity because Kelly punked you. We've all been there. Yeah, I get punked by my mom a lot. Oh, when I was younger, oh my God. Whew. Listen, Black parents will punk you. That's how we learn it. That's how we learned it from Black parents. But at my big age, please. Please. Girl. Anyway, Michael, no, do I want to do them? I'm gonna do those fools for last. I'm gonna do those fools last. I'm gonna do them last. Brittany and Marcelino. I'm Team Marcelino on this issue with Brittany and her mom. I've always been Team Marcelino on this because he has been the only one who's not emotionally connected to the situation to be able to see what it is and protect his family the way he needs to as a husband. However, I have to disagree with the comment that he made about when he married Brittany, he wasn't marrying her mom and her issues. Unfortunately, you are. When you marry somebody, you merge lives. So although you don't have an emotional connection with Brittany's mother, or you're trying to cut her off because of her issues, because you want to protect your family, that is your wife. That is her mother. She will never leave her mother in the streets. And if that is your wife, who you love, who you cover, you are never going to leave her mother in the streets, because that's where your wife's heart is. So I get that, a lot of people think, oh, I just married this person. I married their family. If that person is close with their family and involved in their family, you marry the family. It just is what it is. I had to disagree with that. I'm just like, you can't go into a full-on marriage with somebody and create children with them and do not expect for their family to be a part of this process. Like, it's impossible, especially if the person is close to their family and, involved in the family, and the family lives in a freaking area. She done moved half her family to Vegas for this great opportunity. It didn't work out, but you know what I mean? She was trying to make sure everybody eats. That's what I like about Brittany. But yeah, when you marry Brittany, you marry her mom. You married her dad. You married her kids that she's trying to get back. You married her sister. Like, you married her issues. You married the good and the bad about her. Family or not, like, this is what you signed up for. So you can't try to cut that off and have her cut that off, because it's impossible. It's impossible. She's never going to let that mom go. So you need to let that go, and you need to continue to support and cover your wife. That's pretty much it. Are they moving? Y'all can answer this for me after the live. But Brittany keeps on saying she should come with us to Alaska because when my mom was in Alaska, she was clean. Are they moving there for good, or are they just going there for a while? Who picks Alaska over Vegas? I mean, listen, I've never been in Vegas more than 3 days, and 3 days in Vegas is enough. But I'm like, Alaska over Vegas? Okay. Amber and Puppy. No Vince yet. So Amber needs to stop playing with Puppy. Like, if you're not gay, stop playing with her. Stop kissing her. Stop, rubbing your behind on her coochie. Stop sleeping in the same bed with her. Stop, getting drunk and having sex with her. You're leading her on. You're taking advantage of her and you're playing her on national TV because Puppy says it last night, the night before when Amber was getting drunk and closed the door on the cameras, that they had sex. And Puppy is just like, now that she's sobered up, she's acting like it didn't happen. She's only gay with me when she's drinking. And listen, I was about to lie. I was about to be like, Amber, I get it. Because I'm always trying to see where other people are coming from. I just don't want to throw my opinion out there without trying to see the full scope of the situation. But Amber, you just don't look good in this. And there's nothing that you have done that is defensible. You're taking advantage of this woman's love for you. You're playing with her emotions. I don't know if you're doing that because you need a place to stay. I don't know if that's what's happening here. I don't know if maybe you had that drunken, sexual night with her because you need a place to stay and you knew that you had to give her something so that she will leave you alone. But it didn't work because all she did was want more. Girl, you did a good job because now she wants more. She wants more intimacy with Amber. But Amber's just like, no, I'm not, you should know this. I've never been with a woman. I've never, been gay. I just got drunk and, we played around, but what do you want to be? Like, you're my girl. You're my wifey. You're my friend. You're my sister. You call her so many things. And a lot of them don't add up. Because I have sisters. I have girlfriends who I say, you my sister. I've never called them wifey. We've never had sex. So, you got to define what this situation is because Puppy is thinking it's one thing, but then you're telling her it's another. And then you're getting in a confessional and saying that you're not a lesbian and you're falling for your ex who is about to get out of prison. Where that man going to go? Where is he going? Please, you know what? It would be a great storyline, but I hope it's not Puppy's situation. Please don't tell me that this man is paroling to Puppy's mama's house. Child. It'll be good TV. It'll be good TV. It's not a good look on you, Amber. But what also confuses me is that when Amber brought Vince back to her grandmother's house where they were having that family reunion where everybody had the same face just in a different culture. Remember when she brought back Vince and everybody was just like, we're surprised to see her with a man. So Amber, what the hell is going on? Because everybody else thinks you're gay, but you. But you, are you, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that she doesn't want to come out, like she's afraid to come out because she's, popping puss on you and calling a Puppy her wifey. So I don't think she will be afraid to come out as gay. I'm you know what? I'm just as confused as Puppy. I'm just as confused as Puppy. I think, remember what I told you about that show that prison wife show? No, not the prison show. The prison show, the female prison show that I was watching on Netflix, where I learned the term LERD, which is lesbian until release date. So it's basically women who are, like what Puppy explained, who are gay in prison, who are lesbian in prison. And it's just not like lesbian. You fall in love and you start to have sexual intercourse with a woman because you're lonely and there's compassion there and, to pass the time away. You know what I mean? You start to form relationships. Even Puppy said that in prison, relationships move fast because you're with each other 24/7 and there's nothing else to do but, form this relationship. So for a lot of those women, when they leave prison, they, look at prison as Vegas. What happened in prison stays in prison. Now they're out and they're like straight soccer moms, right? But with Puppy, she was like, I've never been with a woman until, prison. And I think when Puppy came out, Puppy just preferred being with women. And one of the women that she wants to be with is Amber, who is, I don't know if she's on the same page. I don't know. I don't know if Amber is on the same page, isn't on the same page. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Amber is gay. I don't know if she's straight. I don't know if she's bisexual. I don't know. Amber is ambiguous. She's ambiguous culturally and ambiguous sexually. We don't know what's going on. No clue. No clue what's going on with this woman and her situation. It's just like, You know me, I ain't never been with a girl. Weren't you and Puppy having sex in prison? I don't do this. Like, what you want us to be? You're my friend, you're my girl, you're my sis. You just had sex with her. What is happening? What is it? They confuse me. They really, really do. And then where is the mother? That's another thing that confuses me. Remember the mom who was just like, y'all not gonna be having sex in here. That's the only thing. I do want you two to be together, but I don't want you two having sex in my home. So now they're sleeping in the same room and having sex. Where are you at with your cigarettes? Walking around being newsy, listening to everything and watching every door that's open and closing. Where are you at all of a sudden? Are you not there? This whole storyline is confusing. Where is that man paroling, Amber? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Puppy, get out of this situation. I think you should scam to stay on the show. But, in real life, mama, I hope that you are not. Because she was sitting there crying on the bed. Amber, when are we going to be? Like, when are me and you? What's up? Girl, you better get yourself together because you got someplace to go. Get yourself together. Fix yourself up. You are a beautiful woman. You can get a nice woman who will love on you the way you want to be loved. Stop sitting over here crying over confused Amber with the coochie gut. You can do better. And you will. Don't be crying over this woman. I need to know what's going to happen when this man get out of prison. Like, how is that going to play out? What's going to happen with that? Because when Amber talks to that man, she going in the brain. She is going in the brain. I don't know. Is she scamming with her coochie? Because she's a scammer. I don't know. I can normally make out these couples. I can't make out Amber. I don't know what's happening here. Because why? I don't know. And so let's talk about this also. Amber's ex, I think she said her ex-fiance or her ex, he's in prison on a drug charge, right? Amber's mama just got out of prison. She's going to be on parole for the rest of her life because of, drug charges. Amber was in prison on drug charges. Puppy was in prison on drug charges. Where the hell do they live? Because everybody in this damn town is locked up on drug charges. Where are y'all living? Where are y'all like everybody in this town has a drug charge. What is this area? So I may never go there. What is this area? I was like, he in prison on a drug charge too? Can y'all all even hang out? Like, is there no other jobs there? Is it not like an Old Navy or a Forever 21? Like, why can't y'all get different jobs? Like, why is like slinging heroin the job of choice out? Confused. This whole storyline is confusing. Oh, John and Christiana. We have the trifling sister, the mother on the breathing machine who's acting oblivious. And then we have this white man cosplaying as Native American. And then we got poor Christiana in prison thinking that these people are holding her down. This situation is so freaking messy. But before we get into it, why in the hell? Let's talk. Why in the hell does John have a concession stand and a refrigerator in his room? What's going on? What is going on with his home? Because y'all know he got the fridge downstairs. I got the chain on it. Now he's in his room with a concession stand and a refrigerator. What level of hell is this? What level of hell is... I ain't never seen anything like that in my life. I honestly having a little snack in your room. Guys, he has a concession stand. Starburst, Twizzlers, Doritos, Sprite. All on the wall. And it's like he built like a shelving unit to house his snacks. What the hell is going on? It's like watching John, like just watching John in his home is like watching My 600-Pound Life. But this time the lead character got real good metabolism because this is an eating disorder. Something is going on. If you have to chain your fridge And then you got a backup fridge upstairs, a convenient fridge. You just can't go downstairs and get a little cup of orange juice or a little snack. You got to go a couple feet, 1, 2, 3, and open your door and get some. You got a whole freezer. It's like a freezer in a concession. What is this even sanitary? Is this even sanitary? I hate filming in his home. I hate when they film in his home because it's always the scenery is so distracting. It's so distracting when they film in his home because when you want to focus on the scene, but there's so much going on. It's confusion. That's what it is. His home is just confusing. I'm like, you got a fridge in your room? Anyway, the trifling sister is trying to have sex with him. This whole episode, she's trying to have sex with him. They're playing these little flirting games back and forth. You know, the mom tries to say something. The mom's just like, oh, what's going on with you and John? I see something happening. It's not right. And the trash sister is cussing out her mother, who is telling her that you should not be trying to have sex with your sister's husband. She cusses out her mom and tells her to shut the F up and mind her business while the mother is wearing a breathing machine. What is up with this show? Where a lot of the cast members on this show are always verbally and mentally abusing the elderly, especially the elderly who are on a breathing machine. Because that last girl with that fine boyfriend that is scamming again, child, she used to do that too. Remember her 92-year-old grandmother? She was cussing him out because she thought that she was trying to have sex with her boyfriend. And now we got Tara Belly cussing out her mama over Christiana. I'm like, you know, even if I'm upset, I'm not cussing out somebody, especially somebody old, with the breathing machine. I just have standards. I have standards for the people that I'm just going to go back and forth with. If you are elderly with a breathing machine, I'm going to just eat this. I'm going to eat this argument and I'm going to just go on about my business. The way she looked at her mother and said, shut the F up. Don't talk about it. Jesus. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Did mother say something that was that bad? Poor thing. Poor thing. She can't say anything. Poor thing. Anyway, before I move on, we got a super chat from my girl, Angie. Angie said, say it isn't so. Sabbath, trifling sister, yuck, the devil is a liar. Get behind thee, Michael. I mean, Satan. Same thing, Devil D. Bye. Bye, Malcolm. Thank you so much, Angie. But yeah, I don't get it. So she's trying to just basically have sex with John the whole time. And remember, because a lot of y'all, first of all, a lot of y'all hit me up on Instagram, was just like, girl, you told me about that trifling sister. I told you. I knew from the moment when they were going out to find Christiana, she was just like, oh no, I can't go with you. Because if I go out there and, you know, I get caught up in them drugs. And listen, I didn't have a problem with her saying that, right? I thought that was real. That made sense to me. It was the way she said it. The way she said it. If that is your sister, you both are struggling, right, with a heroin addiction. And the family is going out to find her. And you feel like you can't. You say, listen, please bring my sister back safely. But I'm going to stay here because if I go back out there, I'll get enticed back into them streets. But please bring my sister back. She was just like, oh, no, I can't go. Because if I go out there, I'm going to see her. She's going to pull me back in. Why are you angry at her for being strung out on drugs? Weren't y'all doing the same thing together? Now you better than her? Oh, no, we can't go out there because if we go out there and find her and we bring her back here, you know, the cops is going to come looking for her here. And, you know, we're living here. You're living there because of Christiana. Your sister secured a warm bed, a roof over your head for you and your mother. And you were sitting here trying to have sex with her husband. I hope she drags you. I hope she drags you when she gets out of prison. Off camera, Christiana. We can't have any receipts. But how dare you? How dare you do that to your sister? And then when she gets on the phone, I love you. I miss you, sis. Can't wait to see you. You don't. You want her to sit in there. You want her to rot in that prison so you can take her life. The whole time She's trying to get something for you. No shade to John. You think she really want to jump up and down on John with those 2 refrigerators in his freaking home? You think she want to have her legs spread open, laying back on this man's bed while he's hopping on top of her and she's looking at a freaking concession stand? You think she wants that? But she's doing that so that you all can have a place to stay. And you trying to bang her man, her husband. Horrible. That's why you look like the Mucinex man. That's exactly why you look like the Mucinex man. Because you're a terrible, terrible human being. Belly. How dare you do that to your sister? And then have no shame. You don't even respect yourself enough to not do it on camera. You're going to sit down next to her husband. Spread your legs up and put your leg on his leg. Then get up and start massaging him. Oh, do you see what's happening here? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, we can do. Why your sister is in prison? You sitting over here trying to take her spot. Mucinex man. You are the Mucinex man, and John, you ain't nothing better. You ain't nothing better because you got, first of all, with your fake cosplay Native American self, you sitting over there with your legs spread open while she's in between your legs. This bear belly from all that freaking Sprite and Bear and Four Loko and Skittles and all that mess that you're eating, because he's put on a little bit of weight. Maybe it's a concession stand. Maybe it's a freaking fridge in your bedroom. You sitting there, got your hands on this woman's hip. Christiana, beat them all up, except for your mother. She's been through enough. Beat them all up. Not on camera. Not on camera. You have every right. You have every right. You got your hands on this woman's hip. So what are we going to do about this? I admit we've been a little flirty. Excuse me? The minute she tried to touch you, you should have punched her in her throat. You should have said, I'm in love with your sister. What are you doing? You're crazy. Get away from me. That's what you should have done. That's what a husband does. You're over here entertaining the Mucinex man while Christina is rotting in prison, or Christiana is rotting in prison. Beat them all up, girl. Beat them up. Take that chain off that fridge and get that whole family together. Tell the mother to go in the room. Say, Mom, go in the room and close your ears because I'm about to raise some hell in here. Take that chain off that fridge and get the beating. It's so terrible. It's so, there's no excuse. How are they going to explain themselves out of this? How are they going to, and y'all doing it on camera while this woman is in prison. And then you're on the phone with her, telling her how much y'all love her and y'all can't wait for her to come back home. Then you're on the porch, dry humping. Christiana, you know what? You keep on telling John that you want to suck his dirty wee. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Oh, girl, bite it. Bite it. You know, I was about to say something. We're going to leave it there, but how dare he? I'm telling you, y'all got to listen to me. I told y'all, stop giving these tender-eyed men a chance. Because what y'all do is y'all be like, oh my goodness, he's tender-eyed. You know, he going to treat me right because, you know, he hard on the eyes. He going to treat me well because, you know, I look good. And he, you know, because he tender-eyed, he ain't never going to get, you know, a girl like me. So I'm going to treat, you know, so I'm going to get him. He going to treat me right. He going to put me on a pedestal. Let me tell you something. Them funny looking men are men. Okay? So even if you think you're giving them a shot, they still think they're the best thing that ever happened to women. Even if they got an elongated forehead, you know what I mean? Even if their eyes go in between each other. You know them guys that got the eyes right here where they like touching? It happens. Or even some got the eyes all the way over here. And the ears are big. You know what I mean? They got little arms and like, you know, big ankles and hips. You try to give that dude a shot thinking You're doing him a favor. Girl, please. Girl, please. He will sashay the man hips all over town and cheat on you because he's a man. He still think he the best thing to smoking in town. You are the dummy looking at him and being, oh, I'm going to give him a shot. Because he going to treat me right. He's like, oh, I'm a man. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm going to bang you, the music next man. I might even get your mama with the breathing machine. They don't care. We all keep on doing it, trying to, rationalize. Oh, I'm so hot. I know he ain't never got this. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what that tender-eyed man walked himself into. What kind of broads he was able to get. Because they all thinking the same thing. They all thinking, that him right there with the big forehead. Oh, he gonna treat me right. Okay, that Eddie monster-looking demon is gonna treat you like garbage, and you will be sitting there surprised. Like, I can't believe Eddie Monster did this to me. He's a man. I'm telling y'all. Just because you think they ugly, don't mean they think that. Girl, bye. Look at John. Look at John. He's so bold. He doing it on TV because he know he's that guy. Don't give them a shot. You're going to get stuck in a relationship. They're going to play you like they cute. They're going to play you like they cute, and your feelings going to be hurt. Your feelings are going to be hurt. I'm telling you, better listen to me. I'm giving y'all gems. Before I go on, we got a super chat from my girl, Angie. She said, Trifling John is a community hoe husband. Can you believe it, girl? Can you believe it? Thank you for the super chat. So basically, we're being left off with Christiana telling them, or, the preview shows that she's going to get out of prison a bit earlier. And there's going to be a love triangle between John, the music next man, and Christiana. Child, there will be no love triangle. There will be no love triangle. Ugh. How your sister? And you're doing it on camera. Because next week she's going to be crying. Christiana is coming home, John. What are you gonna do? Kick you out. Kick you out. I hope she kicks out you and John. I hope she comes home and does that. Child, let's end with, I was going to say Megan. I miss her in this trio. Michael and Sarah. So Michael and Sarah are playing house, just like Sarah wanted. She's going out on a date with Malcolm, Mrs. Doubtfire. So while she's getting ready and going out or whatever, Michael is holding the kids and he's just like, no drinking and driving. Be back before midnight, spinning her around, smacking her behind. She's cracking up, enjoying every moment of it. Because this is what she wants. She got Michael at home. She got Malcolm she can toy with and keep on hold just in case. Because if Michael start acting up again, she's going to try to make Michael believe that she's falling in love with him to get Michael to come back home. Because that's what she wants. So anyway, Michael, like after she leaves, Michael is just like, my wife is going out on a date with her play boyfriend. And I'm going to let her go ahead on and play, because at the end of the day, she coming home to me. He knows how this goes. Sarah thinks that she's playing him. He's been playing you the whole damn time. He's brilliant. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows his presence there. He knows that his presence there is going to ruffle some feathers with Malcolm and end it. Because ain't no man going to stay in this situation, right? And he knows what he's doing when he's spinning her around, smacking her behind, having her reminiscing about what it was like when they used to have sex and be a family. He knows he doesn't want her, but he doesn't want her to be with anybody else, because if she gets with somebody else and fully falls in love with this person, he can no longer control her or the situation. He can no longer have a place to come back to if she really falls in love with somebody else and moves on. So whenever he sees her starting to move into that area, he comes in, confuses the whole situation, and messes it up for her. And she eats it up because she's wanted him the whole time. It's always a win for Michael. He's always playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers, the game of life, Uno, Scrabble. Ain't nobody on the chessboard with Michael, who was running the whole damn show. Before I move on, we got a super chat from Lynn Williams. Lynn Williams said, oh God, the crater face sister is probably still on drugs since talking mess. I hope her mom tells. You think the sister is still on drugs? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why she's serving Music Next Man. Anyway, thank you so much, Lynn. And we got a super chat from another super chat from Dee Dee. What's up, Dee Dee? Dee Dee said Sarah has her clown suit on like she always do. She deserves the tears. Listen, thank you, Dee Dee. She's happy. This is what she wants. She's getting what she wants. This is because I have right here in my notes, but who are we kidding? This is exactly what Sarah wants. Michael was sitting there, he was just like, everybody acting like they're confused, but me. He's like, my kids are confused, Sarah confused, Malcolm confused, but I know exactly what's going on. He does. He's running circles around them. And Sarah thinks she's running the show. And I'm like, girl, you never ran the show. He always runs the show. So Sarah, who was going on her date with Malcolm, is talking about how she is glad that Michael feels what she used to feel. She was like, she's driving and she's like, so now he knows what it's like. You know, he knows what it's like because when this was me, when I was in this situation, like this is what I was dealing with. So now he knows what it's like. He knows what it's like to feel like this. Like, girl, he don't care. He doesn't care. But you don't get that, right? And if you're so over Michael, why do you care that he knows what it feels like? Especially for a woman, when we're over a man, we don't care if he's breathing. We don't care. We're over, like when a woman is done, she's done. That's why it's always good for men to make sure we're not fully out the door. Because when we're out the door and we close it, oh, we lock that thing up. We lock that thing up like it's Guantanamo Bay, baby. Ain't nobody getting in there. We are done. We are not looking back. We are not turning into a pillar of salt. We are out. So we don't care what you do. We don't care what you got going on. We don't care what you don't have going on. You are blocked from everything. Our mind, our social media, our body count, like you don't matter. You are vapor. But Sarah's not done with him. So that's why you're driving to a date with your boyfriend thinking about how your baby father is feeling about the situation right now, how your husband is feeling about the situation right now. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. We got another super chat from Lynn Williams. Lynn Williams said, no, Michael dumb self is playing Connect Forward, not chess. Let him know, Lynn. Let him know. Because she's not over him. Like Sarah is not over this dude. So that's why she's driving and thinking about how Michael feels when you're going to be on a date with a guy that treats you very well. Every time we see Michael with Sarah and her kids, he's taking care of the kids. He's making breakfast for them. You know, he's a super nanny. He's a chef. You know what I mean? He's probably throwing her a couple of coins. Like, you got a good thing going and you're going to mess it up for Michael. But that's what she wants. Like, that's where she wants to be. She's in love with that man. She's still sprung on him. That's why she cares about how he feels about the situation. We got another super chat from Angie. Angie said, proud of Malcolm. He left her to pay the dinner. Let's talk about that. So Michael calls, right? Sarah answers. Now I get he's watching the kids, right? And so you don't feel comfortable maybe with him watching the kids fully, right? So you're a little nervous. So you may accept a little, so you may accept a call. You may answer a call from him, right? Or a text. Sarah answers the phone, puts it on speaker. What you doing that for? Why are you putting your phone on speaker? Talking to your baby father, who you know your boyfriend has tension with. So she puts him on the phone and Malcolm is sitting there dumb. He's just like, is that the baby daddy? She's like, yeah, well, let me just let you know that to help me out with the kids. Lies. Since Michael is not going to really like be here for a long time, like I just asked him to, like stay with me instead of staying at a hotel. Makes no sense. Makes no sense, but she was enjoying it. Because this is the dueling, I told y'all, she wants a dueling black man fantasy. And so this is what she wanted. So she got a kick out of telling Malcolm this because she knew that he was going to have a reaction. Before I go on, we got a super chat from my boo, Sway Bay in Anime. Sway Bay in Anime said, Sarah wants that struggle love. We're about to talk about it. I have a few friends like that. She got to learn the hard way. That Emmy is living her best life. Absolutely, as she should be. So thank you so much, Sway Bay and Anime, for the super chat. So she's grinning and she loves it. So Malcolm is just like, I'm not okay with that situation, right? And Sarah's just like, well, I don't want to be in a situation where I have to choose. And he was like, well, you don't have to choose. I'm not going to make you uncomfortable, and I'm not going to make you choose. I'm gonna pull back. All right. So this was a good dinner. Got up and walked out, left her with the bill. Sarah was looking at the bill, and then she was looking at production. She was looking at production like, so am I going to have to pay this? Turning around trying to find somebody to pay this bill. But this is what I want to talk about with her that just turned my stomach. She took Malcolm's backwash, his backwash wine, poured it into her wine glass and started drinking it. Like that was his. I can understand you having a sip of your man's drink. Backwash? Jesus. Oh, my stomach turned. My stomach turned. But let's talk about what Sway Bay and Anime says. Sarah does want that struggle love. I don't know what movie she saw as a kid, but there is some movie that she saw with like a black woman in the hood who was like struggling with this like black wannabe gangster in the hood. And she just, for some reason, this movie or TV show appealed to her. And she just has to go by this script because I can't make any other sense out of it while she is choosing. There's a right path in front of her, and she still chooses this path that she does not have to go. Like she enjoys this reckless path, guys, because when she was telling Malcolm about Michael, she could not stop grinning. She loved it. She loved the chaos. She loved seeing him get upset because I told you, she wants to have the black man fighting over her. Black man, don't fight over me. Like when Michael was coming to the baby shower, not the baby's birthday, she gonna come out and be like, my boyfriend is here. So, and Michael was like, why are you telling me that? Why do I need to know that? She loves that. She wants to get them all riled up and have them fighting over me and be like, black man, stop. No, black man, don't fight over me. Oh my God, do you think these black men fighting over me? It's by my eyes. Like, that's what she wants. That is the life that she desires. She loves this like chaotic hood fairy tale to her. Like this is, she probably has never experienced this life. She's seen it in movies, and for some reason, the actress did such a damn good job that she wants to relive it. But it is upsetting me and my homegirls because none of this is true. Before I go on, we got a Sway Bay in Anime super chat. Sway Bay in Anime said it was Baby Boy. That's exactly what it was. It was Baby Boy, because I'm sitting over here like, what movie did you watch that made you want to live this life? She's going by a script. She is going by a script. I don't know. What was it? Was it Belly? Was it Juice? Was it Women of Brewster Place? Was it The Color Purple? Like, what movie did you see? And you was just like, this is my dream. Like, this is my goal. I want to live this life. Can I tell you? Let me tell you something. Shout out to the hood girls. Hold on. Shout out to the sisters who was born in the hood. Thanks, because we make this look easy. For some reason, we make that life look desirable. Guys, we are surviving. We're making the best of a bad situation, okay? You can't cry all the damn time. You got to get up and have a good time. I'm sorry if we're making the people who don't live that life think that it's all fun. We're just really surviving it. We're really surviving it. You actually don't want to live it. It's a little rough. You're not built for that. It's a little rough. Hold on, let me put my whew, child. We make y'all enjoy the projects. We make the projects fun. We make the projects fun. Anyway, I think I got another super chat. I got a super chat from Sly Cat. Sly Cat said, Nikki, if Sarah has been oh, please. If Sarah has been looking on Michael in unthinkable places, Malcolm backwash wine was probably like holy water to her. Clean. Tell the truth, and what? Shame the devil, Sly Cat. Thank you for the super chat. But I guess she just really saw something. There was something that she saw and she wanted. I bet you if Sarah could get box braids, she would. I think Sarah wants to be in box braids with like, big hoop earrings, holding her baby, cussing out her baby father. You know what I mean? Bailing him out of prison every time. Like, girl, I got to go up to prison and put some money on my man's books. Like, she wants that. She wants that. She don't realize that the ladies in that situation is just surviving. Like, let's be very clear, right? The hood is just a monolith. Like, a lot of people come out there. Hello, like it or not, I'm a product of the hood, Sarah. Like this, a lot of us are like this. I know there's one very specific stereotype that you see because welcome to America. That's just pushed out to the rest of the world. And that's what a lot of people see. And it's cool and it's trendy. And, those women are very interesting, right? Yeah, they're interesting. They're interesting, but nobody's looking at the fact that they're surviving a really bad situation and making the best of it. And sometimes you end up with a man who is a criminal. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you live that drug dealer girlfriend life. Like sometimes that just happens. It's not like it's a lifestyle that a lot of those women grow up and aspire to live in. But unfortunately, we in the hood are plagued with very fine drug dealers. I'm gonna just tell the truth and shame the devil. I don't know what it is about fine men in the hood who decide to, sling crack. I don't know. I don't know whether they all look good. Get out of me. Like it's a problem. It's a problem. It's honestly the work of the devil because the ugly ones don't sell drugs. Okay. They go to church. It's always the fine ones who are wearing the black Air Forces. And it's just like, why? I told you when I went to go visit my dad in prison. It was just like freaking New York Fashion Week. The men were gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, Dad. Oh my God. Like, what I mean? Beautiful. I don't know what it is. Listen, the fine men in hood, just like, like that gangster life. That's how it happens. It doesn't happen because we want to be with a gangster. And oh my God, my boyfriend is killing the community. Yes. He's fine. He's fine. And he walks heavy, if you catch my drift. So that's how it happens, right? But for some reason, these couples look cute and, it goes out to the rest of the world and everybody, wants to emulate that, not knowing that these same people who are in this situation are trying to get out of it. But I don't know, but to other people, I guess, because Black people make everything cool, that kind of struggle lifestyle is trendy and looks cool to people who do not actually live it, who are not actually forced in that situation. It ain't fun when you're forced to live this life, right? It ain't forced when your neighborhood is red line. Like that's it ain't fun when your neighborhood is red line, but it's fun when you're looking on the outside over and everybody looks interesting. And I think that's what this girl, unfortunately, I think that's what she's dealing with. She's dealing with this idea of a life that she thinks is cool and trendy, and she just wants to live it because she got a kick out of telling Malcolm about Michael. She loves seeing him upset. She was sitting there with her wine. Do I have a wine? I'll use it. She was sitting there with her wine. Oh, well. With her acrylics, which were actually cute. Her nails were actually cute, but she just, oh, wow. It is what it is. Like, that's my husband. I'm not like choosing. Please go back to your therapist that looked like she worked at Hot Topic. Please go back to her. You were breaking ground with her. You were getting somewhere. This is you are living. You are a walking Belly movie, like the Walking Belly movie. Like I'm telling you, I think she watched Belly, and Belly was a cool movie, right? It was cool. We don't want to live it. It was a fun movie to watch. Sarah wants to live that. It was either Belly or State Property, one or two. She watched them and was just like, this is what I want to be. Like, this is what I want. This is the life that I want. You better go back to that Hot Topic therapist. She was it. She was it. She was the one that was able to get you unstuck. You were really, going to some places that you needed to go to, but you back in the same situation. And honestly, you love it. So I think we all need to stop trying to help her. She enjoys this, guys. This is her kink. John is cosplaying Native American. She is cosplaying hood. She is cosplaying around the away girl. What is it, girl on the IRT or something like that? Did you see that movie? It's something that she saw. It couldn't have been Taina. Why didn't you want to recreate Taina? Why are you trying to anyway? We got a super chat from Lynn. Lynn says Sarah been reading Nikki Turner books. Yes, like girl, you need to start reading some Jackie Collins. Jackie Collins Lucky. Start there, Sarah. Start there. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about in this review. So if you were just here for the review, beloveds, it ends right now. Let's get into the chit chatter. Where we at? Let me go scroll up a bit. Mock Review said that Sarah said in an interview that any dude who wants to be in her life has to accept Michael, and if he can't, she don't want him in her life. The woman in his life does not have to accept you. The women in his life try to beat you up. I don't care. No, I don't care anymore. You don't care. I don't care, Sarah. So it is what it is. Okay. This is what you want. Go live Belly. Have fun with that movie. Go live State Property 1 and 2. That's the life you want. Go play. Have fun. Briella said she wants to be Bow Wow baby mama from Medea's Big Happy Family. Absolutely. Furious Citizen said sometimes you ride in the grown man. Sometimes you ride in the grown man version of a Huey of the Boondocks. Absolutely. I think I know who this is. Oh, I don't know who this is. We got a super chat from Masanje Bamba. Hey. Masanje said, just another girl of the IRT. Yes. Thank you so much for the joy, Nikki. You crack me up. Keep shining, girl. We love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Remember? Oh my God. When that hit, ciao. Like if Twitter was around when that came out, my God, today. Well, Marianne, I think it's just because the people who live in, like, let's just be honest, the hood looks fun to people who are not a part of it. And it is. Like, I ain't even going bash the hood. I've had a great time. Let me tell you something. A hood, a block party, I don't know if you have them. We have them all the time in Philly. The best time. Like, unfortunately, it's not the best place to live, right? Because of, redlining and oppression and over-policing. It's really hard to live in those kind of neighborhoods. But the people make it worthwhile. You know what I mean? We make the best out of a really bad situation. And I think because we look good doing it, people try to at least emulate the lifestyle that they think they see. Because, we make it look good. We're trendy. We're fun. Like, everybody want to talk like the girl who talk like this. But y'all don't know why she talk like that. Y'all don't care. It's just fun and cute for you to do. But you're not looking into, why probably her guard is up a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Why she's real wary around men, you know what I mean? And bucking up, you know what I mean? You don't know what that life is like, but it looks fun to you. It looks cute. It's trendy, it's cool, it's everybody wants to be this girl, but nobody really want to trade places with this girl. You know what I mean? So we there's people who are like that. There are people who are like that. Mock Review said, now we know why Nikki finds D-Mark attractive. So you. Misty Winter said, to have a man just staying with her. Did he give you the hotel money? Girl, you know he didn't. Never has a toy or box of chicken for them kids. Had that stank bear suit like he was doing something. He's trash. She knows that and she wants him. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Hey. Why did I just like I did something? Irene said, I don't understand how someone can accept willingly to be treated so bad. For some people, bad love is better than no love at all. Toby Flinders said, and if you're always accepting bad love, that clouds your judgment and you really can't see when there's good love in front of you. Because Malcolm's a good dude. She missed out on something really good. I love the fact that he walked away from that situation though. He was just like, I'm not staying in this complicated mess. I'm out. You're going to have to choose. I'm sorry. You are going to have to choose your new relationship. You have to nurture that and make that work. And you're going to have to set some boundaries with your raggedy baby father. But if you won't set any boundaries with him, you will always put yourselves in these situations with relationships where they will not work, but you don't want them to work because you want that raggedy baby father. That's why she'll never divorce him. That's never happening. Toby said, D-Mark looks like Donatello. Toby! Every Ninja Turtle. Absolutely not. Oh, now I can unsee it. Screw you, Toby. Missy B2 said Malcolm should get with Megan. That will be a twist nobody saw coming, and I would love it. I would love it. I would love for Sarah to walk up on Megan and Malcolm. Megan in a little short faux fur jacket with her big little block heels. Malcolm rubbing all on her booty. You'll be jealous then, won't you? Realize you let a good thing go. To be honest with you, Missy B2, they might actually work. They might actually work. Wendy Sims 31 says Sarah thinks that having these men fight over her is the life. Girl, if it was so hold on. Girl, if it was two rich mofos, then I would give you props. Absolutely. Let some billionaires fight over me, okay? Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, stop. It's okay. Now don't make me choose, Jeff. Bill, don't make me choose. Girl. Malcolm, no shade, but Malcolm and Michael, you gotta want better for yourself. You don't. But in all honesty, Malcolm is a good guy, and I think she really missed out. I Am Also Production said, I dated a guy who later on turned into a drug dealer, and I'm very straight edge. Girl, and I'm a very straight edge girl. Or was I don't know what that means. Or was I at the tone? Or was I at the time? Listen, it happens. Listen, drug dealers are attractive. Let's stop playing this game. Rarely are they ugly. Rarely are they ugly. The gorgeous men who smell nice, know how to dress. Don't let them get out of, their little Range Rover. They got a low cut Caesar with the deep wave, got a gold chain around his neck. You're like, oh, who is that? Ah, he sells crack to the community. Look away. Look away. It happens. It happens. I got a super chat from Shonda. Hey, Shonda. Shonda said, are you watching Bridgerton? The chat wants to know. Guys, I'm not. I don't think it's for me. But you know what I will do? I will watch it and I will review it. Here is why. Y'all not letting up. There are shows that y'all have asked me about and I have said, I'm good. I'm not watching them and we have moved on. I constantly tell y'all I'm not watching that show. It's not for me. Y'all have said no. Y'all are just like, oh no, Nikki, you're going to watch this and you're going to review it for us. So I'm going to review it. I'm going to review it. Do not look for it next week, but it will come. I'm just gonna do it. So y'all can stop asking me about it. We just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna watch it, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna go on. This is what I will say. When I do review it, listen, I'm gonna do 2, and I'm gonna see how they test. If that video ain't doing numbers, we won't get an episode 3. So y'all gotta do your part. I'm gonna do my part, but y'all gotta do your part. Those videos gotta do numbers if y'all want me to keep it up. Because I'm solely watching that for y'all. Every live, you're just like, are y'all doing that? You know what? Y'all kind of forced me into Married to Medicine. Not Married to Medicine. Married at First Sight. Y'all bullied me to watch that show, but it's actually good. So good job. Good job. That's also coming next week. And I got to get off of here because I got to watch Little Women Atlanta and Drag Race. Those 2 will be up tomorrow because I'm just going to film those instead of doing a live because my Saturdays are not what they used to be. I don't know what it is. I hate that drug dealers are attractive. That should not be right. But you got to look at it. It's just like, I don't know what it is about, the ones who are cute and they just don't want to, work at a Foot Locker, you know what I mean? Go to school, you know what I mean? Like, I was going to say become a firefighter. Do y'all have fighters in your neighborhoods? I don't know, but I don't know. The cute ones are just like, I'm just going to sling crack rock. Waste of face. Masanje Bamba, thank you for the super chat, said, I love when you call Malcolm Mrs. Doubtfire. Thank you. Because he is. Irene said, just watch it for my man. I know exactly who you're talking about. Dee said, Michael ain't even a dealer. He's more like a corner boy. Absolutely. But it's good enough for Sarah. It's good enough for Sarah. Me too. I am also Productions. I'm enjoying Bling Empire. I wish I would have reviewed the morning show, but that's been out for so long. I'm not going to review that. But that show is so good. So good. I finally am like getting into my Apple TV. Those shows are good. So far, the 2 shows that I can recommend on Apple TV is Jacob. What's that one? I think it's called Finding Jacob with Cap. That I binged that in one day. One day. It was so good because every episode, you don't like every episode, you're thinking it's something else is going to happen. Every episode. And then you get to the last episode and you're just like, what? Like the last episode of, is it Defending Jacob? The last episode of Defending Jacob, you're going to be like, I watched that like, oh, because I was going into the final episode thinking one thing, and then we got there and I was like, no, maybe I was right. Like, it's good. It's so good. I don't think that's getting a season 2. But then I watched the morning show, binge that. I told you I was late for my last live because I was still, watching that night. Overslept. The morning show is guys, it's phenomenal TV. It's an amazing show. And that is getting a season 2. So the morning show season 2, I think they said it's going to be here in April. I'm not sure because of COVID, but that's what they said. So we will see. But that show was phenomenal. The cast is phenomenal. The writing is superb. Such a great show. But I wish I would have reviewed that. I might review season 2. I might review season 2 of the morning show. It's so good. So good. Missy said Malcolm drove 4 hours for nothing. Ciao. It's Toby, is that your mixture? 60% entrepreneur, 40% thug. Ciao. Tartar, hey, Tartar said, I never watched the show live. Watching it now, I just paused to come on here to tell you when D-Mark said, I don't mind getting ugly. I was looking like, okay. Yes, Tartar. I caught that too. Gracie Ella, what's up, boo? Gracie Ella said, me neither. Me talking to Misty. Me neither, Misty. Oh my God, Sarah makes women look ridiculous. Oh, no, I'm not claiming her. Just Sarah. That's a Sarah. She gonna take that one for herself. Marianne said Michael's going to be in F-Boy for the rest of his life. Yeah, he's never had to be accountable for anything. Like nobody in his life is making him do better. Everybody's accepting that behavior and supporting it. So he absolutely will. Sarah, Marianne says Sarah's going to be running behind him forever. She wants to. Oh, we got a super chat from my baby. Because Mackie, I don't know what your gender is, but I don't need to know. I love you. Hey, Mackie, thank you so much for the super chat. Mackie said Sarah thinks she has two men fighting over her, but the sad thing is neither are fighting over Yvette from Baby Boy wanting Yvette from Baby Boy behind. Are you watching Belle? Yes. Oh shoot. Oh God, that's another show I gotta review. I got a lot comes on Fridays, guys. A lot comes on. Thank you, Mackie. Yes. Belle Collective, Real Housewives of Dallas, Bling Empire, and that's it. Those and Married at First Sight. Those reviews are coming next week. Tonight's reviews that will be up this weekend are Little Women Atlanta and Drag Race. I think what I might start doing, if you guys are interested, I'm going to do a poll. If you watch Drag Race, I might just do a late night Drag Race live right after this one. Just because I enjoy when we talk about Drag Race. I think Drag Race is better interactive, but we'll see. Masanje, thank you again for another super chat. Masanje said, watch Imperfect Murder because you watched Imperfect Murder because you mentioned it. I did? Or you're telling me to watch it? Who's in Imperfect Murder? Is that with Imperfect Murder? My internet is trash. Let him know, DD. DD says Sarah doesn't represent me. I know better than to be a clown. My mom would drag me to the whole family. Listen, we've all had clown moments. But you keep on going back to the same circus. Girl, get out. Imperfect Murder. Oh, yes, I did. I did mention that. I haven't watched it yet. Is it out? Oh, is it on Netflix now? I might check it out this weekend. And Finding Ohana. I'm excited about that. Netflix gave me a notification about that. Netflix is really showing out for me. Netflix and HBO Max. Them other apps. Amazon, I'm going to keep Amazon because, the shipping or whatever. I have the whole thing, right? I'm going to keep Amazon Prime because of The Boys. That is a great show, and I want access to that. I don't think I would keep Amazon Prime for anything else, other than the fact it comes with it because I already have Amazon Prime. But I wouldn't have that app if it wasn't for The Boys. The Boys is such a good show. It's so good. Misty Winter said, I like how Malcolm went from I love you to I like you. Listen, he dumped her really good. It wasn't messy, it wasn't mean. He was just like, this is, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be with somebody who's confused, and I don't want to make your situation any harder. So I'm just going to go. She's going to regret letting him go. Oh, Ryan, I'm absolutely watching the Wendy Williams documentary, and I'm going to do a review on that as well. The documentary and movie. No, Mashande, I have not watched The Wilds on Amazon. Is it good? Should I watch it? Because I've seen it, but I'm just like, I mean, I've seen the trailer, and it just wasn't interesting to me. But sometimes trailers can be misleading. If you think it's something I should check out, let your girl know. I will say this, Misty. Misty said Malcolm a foot wider and taller than Michael, and actually cares for her and the kids. She's stupid. Malcolm looked a little cute this episode. I've never found him attractive until he was like walking into that restaurant. I was like, what is this? What is going on, girl? He looks a little cute. A nice little walk. I love a walk. A walk makes a man, doesn't it? When a dude got a nice walk. being a straight woman is so difficult. You can't stand it, but boy, do you want one. Boy, do you want one. Ah! Yeah, I like my drag race live. It's just Saturdays are just difficult. And I don't want to do them too. Oh, you know what comes on Mondays? I think I just do Atlanta. You know what? I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll on which day I should do drag race. I can't do Saturdays because that's like my errand day and getting stuff done. Sundays, the day of rest, I spend with the Lord and my family. Monday is definitely a work day for me. So I might do drag race on Monday right after Atlanta. We'll see. We will see. Oh, Massages at the Wilds is really good. I may watch an episode or two tonight. Mock review said a lot of us have made mistakes with men, but you got to learn from them and do better. Shoot, I've had stupid moments with men, but not again. I have and am doing better now. Yeah, you make those mistakes because you don't know, right? And you grow from them and you learn and you don't make the same mistakes again. Ooh. Not Sarah. Ryan Round said Fleabag and Marvelous Miss Mabel are good on Amazon Prime, and Fleabag's is 30-minute episode. Oh, I didn't know it was 30 minutes. Misty Wood, yeah, you know what it is, Misty? He got body. I saw them arms. I was like, oh, and it was a little tattooed up. I was like, hey, Malcolm, what's going on? What's going on? Oh God, Crystal said he also had a little bit more personality. He was very monotone in the early episodes. Yeah, he really, really was. No, I haven't seen American Skin. You know what, Masanje, as soon as I said that I didn't like Amazon Prime, Masanje was just like, well, have you seen this? Because you haven't been finding the good stuff. No, I haven't seen American Skin. What is that about? And is it worth watching? Graciela, Drag Race is on VH1. It comes on every Friday at 8 p.m. It's a drag show where men dress. It's men dressing up as women, but it's like female performance. And then we also have a trans man on there as well. And it's just a great cast, great personalities, great performers, great competitions. It's a fun show. I actually highly recommend it. I enjoy that show. I've been watching that show for years, and I am. Black Lavender said Wendy Williams' movie was interesting. I thought it came on tomorrow after the documentary. Did the movie come on tonight? I thought it was tomorrow. Let me know if it's tonight, because I really got to get off here because I got to watch 2 shows tonight, plus that movie. You're going to get a lot of content from me next week. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was supposed to do something today, but I had an audition. So that's my life, which is why I told y'all. I was just like, I can't commit to every show because I don't know my schedule. That's just a life of an actor, a working actor. I just don't know my schedule. So it's like, I can say I'm going to do something, but it might change, due to, not the Holy Ghost, but my checks. Oh, Black Lavender said, I watched it on my jailbroken fire stick. Black Lavender, you're a moderator. Thank you, Black Lavender. I'm just kidding. Wendy Sims 31 said, Crystal, thank you. The only thing I would have been making easy is how I'm getting my child support. Oh, I done missed the whole conversation. Child, y'all be talking in here, and I love it. I love it. Oh, Tuck was good tonight. You know what, Ryan? Let me get out of here. Anyway, yeah, guys. Oh, Anika, hey, girl. Thank you, Anika, my Delaware boo. Anika gave your girl a super chat. Thank you, my love. Let me get out of here, family. Thank you so much for joining me tonight to talk about love you too, Anika, Delaware fam. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I say it every review, and I honestly mean it. I love the fact that you all take time out of your day, evening, whatever time zone it is there to spend with me. It truly, truly means a lot. I enjoy it. You all know I can stay on here for hours, but I got 2 shows that I have to watch and review to you for you all to put up this weekend. So let me get out of here and get finish my work for YouTube, and I will see you all soon. Love you, fam. Thanks for chatting with me. Bye. Bye, my loves. Good night. So long. Farewell.